A U.S. military ferry exploded in the waters of New Orleans, killing over 500 people. The FBI and ATF quickly stepped in to investigate. Early findings suggested the incident was no accident. It was an act of terrorism. This was the beginning of a case that would lead one agent to cross the boundaries of time, to save a woman who was already dead in the original timeline. Doug Carlin, an ATF agent, was assigned to uncover the cause of the explosion. His investigation uncovered a major red flag: military-grade explosives planted inside a car abandoned on the ferry's deck. As the team dug deeper, they found the corpse of a young woman, Claire Kuchever, her body bearing signs of torture, burns, bruises, and a duct-taped mouth. What was strange was the official time of death. It occurred before the ferry explosion. Doug suspected Claire knew something and was murdered to keep her silent.
Full spread of lab tests, everything. Claire? She's beautiful. Yeah.
He began digging into her life, her last phone call, the last person who visited, fingerprints in her house.
Are you there? I'm sorry to call you so early, but you said you were going to call me when...
Yeah, this is ATF agent Doug Carlin returning your...
If you're not coming, I hope you're sending Beth or someone.
Yeah, this is ATF agent Doug Carlin returning your...
Soon after, Doug was brought into a secret government project led by the FBI. They showed him a cutting-edge surveillance system called Snow White. It could observe the past in real time, using data from 7 synchronized satellites. But Doug noticed something was off. The visuals were too sharp, too reactive, even capturing sound. This wasn't just a playback, it was a live portal to the past, precisely 4 days and 6 hours ago.
Signal solid. Claire. 5550118.
I need you to sell the Bronco.
Doug proposed an idea. Monitor Claire through the portal. If she was still alive in the past, they might be able to save her and prevent the bombing.
Are you the lady with the Bronco for sale?
That's him.
Motivated buyer.
I bet you are.
I'm ready to get something right away.
Bingo. Yeah, looks like the same guy, too. Where is this?
The team had already tried sending a message back in time using an old printer, but the message landed in the hands of Doug's friend Larry. Acting alone, Larry tried to stop the explosion and was tragically killed.
What can we do? I don't know what to...
He volunteered to do what no one else dared: physically travel back through the Snow White system. It was extremely risky. The human body couldn't survive the transfer without emergency intervention. Doug made a request: send him directly into the ER with a message taped to his chest: resuscitate me.
Hello?
Maybe I'll...
This is weird.
Claire!
The procedure worked. Doug survived, and now he was 4 days in the past. Doug moved quickly. He tracked down Carol Orstad, the suspected terrorist, and found Claire alive, held captive in a remote hideout. Without hesitation, Doug rammed his car into the house to break in. A brutal fight ensued, but Doug overpowered Carol and rescued Claire.
You're safe. You're all right, okay?
What happens then?
If I don't make it...
Claire took Doug to her home to treat his wounds, but she was confused. Doug already knew where her first aid kit was, knew personal details about her life. To earn her trust, Doug told her to call the ATF office. That call, it turns out, was the same one she had made in the original timeline, the one Doug heard before the explosion. With no other choice, Doug told her the truth. He was from the future, sent back to stop Carol and the bombing. But he didn't tell her the whole truth. He didn't say that Claire was supposed to be dead by now. To his shock, everything in her house, the bloodied cotton swab, the surroundings, matched what he had seen during his investigation, which meant nothing had changed. Claire was still in danger. It got worse. Claire changed into the exact same clothes she had been found dead in.
I thought you said I was safe.
I was wrong. You gotta go with me now. Wait. Don't answer. Believe me, the only one you're gonna be safe with is me.
They took Carol's car to the port. By then, Carol had already planted the bomb-loaded vehicle on the ferry. But when he saw his own car parked there, one that should have been destroyed, he realized something was wrong. Doug was still alive. Panicked, Carol boarded the ferry again. Claire, worried he might set off the bomb early, followed him. Doug rushed after her but lost track. Down in the lower deck, Claire ran into Carol and was taken hostage. Meanwhile, Doug found the bomb, but disabling it was nearly impossible. Carol was nearby, firing at anyone who came close.
I'm coming out! I thought you were a patriot. Oh, I am.
Doug thought fast. He signaled Claire to start the car's engine and get ready. Then, Doug pretended to surrender. At the right moment, Claire hit the gas, slamming Carol with the vehicle and killing him. Only 5 minutes left before detonation. Doug and Claire tried pushing the car into the river to get the bomb as far from the ferry as possible. But the police misread the situation. They thought Doug and Claire were the attackers.
Put your hands in the air and step out of the vehicle now!
We get out now. Everybody dies.
Doug yelled, "Hit the gas, don't stop." Claire floored it. The car plunged into the river, right beneath the ferry. Doug smashed the windshield and pushed Claire out first. She swam to safety, but when Doug tried to escape, the ferry above shifted and crushed the car's roof. Doug was trapped. Doug was killed instantly, but his actions saved hundreds of lives, including Claire.
We're going to need you to stay right here.
Sometime later, Claire sat quietly on the dock, grieving. The man who saved her had died for her. Suddenly, a familiar face approached. It was Doug Carlin, but this was the original Doug, the one from this present timeline. He had never traveled through time. He didn't know Claire. He hadn't even heard of Snow White.
That's right. You okay?
Claire stared at him, conflicted. Should she tell him everything? Doug simply said, "I'll try to believe you."
The most important thing in the world, but you knew they'd never believe you.
I tried.
Deja Vu isn't just a time travel thriller. It's a story about sacrifice, trust, and second chances. About a man who didn't try to save the world, only one person. And by doing so, he ended up saving hundreds more. Doug Carlin may not be remembered as a hero, but he literally rewrote history.